podcast world.
Hello.
Welcome to Two for the Road, and it's the new dynamic. We have our new presenter. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Alex. Birthday July 15th. Star sign, Cancer.
And we have...
Me.
And who are you again?
I keep forgetting. I think it's Andy.
That's perfect. So, because we are big in the Asia market, as you know.
Yeah.
10 times more listeners in Asia than we do in the UK.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really big in Asia. Don't know why. We're figuring that out.
But we're very grateful for that fact.
We are very grateful. And at one point we'll learn Vietnamese. Just to say thank you.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And I am Aaron, as you know. So, Andy... Actually, Alex, how was your January?
My January was okay. I didn't really do very much in January. I've not been very well, so I've been off work. But I don't think anybody does anything in January. I kind of just hibernated and just waited for it to be over, which is, I think, how most people spend January.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I've watched a lot of TV. I've watched all the TV. Yeah.
Well... Me and your husband don't hibernate because we go out for walks.
You do, yeah.
Yeah, we do. We go for we try and get out for a midweek walk. Sometimes that's been a bit difficult due to things, but yeah. So what I was going to say, Alex is going to now at the end of every episode tell everyone a great TV show to watch, and as you just heard, she has a great experience because of this last one. So it'll be a good one, probably better than our movie and Andy's song.
No, that's not true.
Is that not true?
No.
No, well...
Better than your movie, probably. But.
Wow, okay. Confidence, Andrew. Andy, how was your January? And don't say, I came to yours last Sunday.
Well, I didn't. I came to yours last Saturday.
Okay.
Last Sunday was February. I went shopping with Mum last Sunday and went for lunch. It was lovely.
Okay. But how was your January?
Alright, up and down. A few highlights, a few shit bits.
And the viewers would like to know a bit more, especially in Asia.
Well, I played some board games with your wife and your daughter. That was a highlight.
Yeah.
Had some loaded nachos with doner meat, which was quite nice from that takeaway by yours.
Yeah, have you tried Solly's?
Oh, yeah, we have actually. We've had a few things from there. It's quite nice.
Yeah, they've actually changed their signage above, and it's now like rainbow signage.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like my microphone.
And they're turning... there was another unit that was next to it, and it's going to become like a wee restaurant thing.
Well, that would be nice. So, yeah, I think we have burgers from there or something before. It's hard though because you don't get a lot of gluten-free stuff in takeaways.
No.
So I usually just have chips and something. But Fraser and the kids enjoyed it.
I was their second customer because they obviously opened up on my doorstep, and I didn't like it the first time because I got a cookie dough and it was burnt. But we have used it 2 more times after that, and that was one of them, and it was actually okay. Like, I have to be honest, like the what was it called, the King Burger or something?
I don't know, I just remember you moaning about not getting sauce.
My wife has been with me now for a very long time and decided to get me a doner meat. It was basically a doner meat burger with like chicken burger and beef burger and everything in it, and it was meant to come with doner meat sauce with it. She told them not to put it on. I was sitting there, I got this burger and I'm like, where's my sauce? Like, it's meant to come with sauce. Like, why would you give me doner meat with no doner meat sauce?
Do you not keep your own emergencies kind of sauce?
Yeah, but it's never the same as the sauce you get from the place, is it?
Well, now, I have found Heinz do a Turkish garlic sauce, because I quite like a garlic mayo, but like Sizzlers and stuff, their garlic mayo is always a little bit different. I can't figure it out. And it's that Turkish garlic sauce. So it's like garlic mayo, but it tastes slightly different. And it's really, really nice.
I'm going to need to get to find that from you, Alex, and show me what it is, because...
It sounds bloody good.
It is very nice. Even like Fraser and the kids have started eating it now as well, and I'm a little bit like, oh, could you go and not touch my sauce? That's mine.
I tend to have fish for tea, so you can't really have garlic sauce with that.
Fair point.
Yeah, you are a very fishy guy.
I had sea bass this evening.
Nice.
It was lovely.
Yeah.
Bit of salted butter on the top of it before it went in the oven. It was delicious.
What you may be picturing is Andy in a tuxedo, like that's not how this goes in any way at all. Just to clarify, but
Yeah, I'm in a Nirvana t-shirt and a red hoodie.
Yeah, and he's
Your favourite red hoodie.
yeah,
Yes.
and he's eating it from a Dora Explorer plate. Like that's the reality of
Hello Kitty, man. Get your facts straight.
Uh, yeah. Well, obviously we know that in January was a bit of an up and down month. We'll start with the down, I suppose, is that I lost my father-in-law. An amazing man, and I just can't believe the strength of Laura and her family that have happened. In a great Sandy form, he decided that at the funeral he would have me and some of the other guys come up and take Celtic flags off the coffin and keep forever. So as a Rangers fan, I now own a Celtic flag that I can never ever get rid of. So I just
That's fucking hilarious.
I kind of think that Sandy is pissing himself laughing still.
Yeah.
Is that beyond the grave style kind of joke? Like,
Yeah, he got me in the end.
Yeah.
As you know, is that a lot of the banter between me and Sandy was Rangers and Celtic related. So it was a very, very funny, because he did say to me in the final days and the few days leading up to him passing, that he was like, I've got something really funny you're not going to see happen coming. To find that out was quite hysterical. And everyone was pissing themselves laughing at the funeral because the other Rangers fan was in Australia, so he wasn't there to pick it up. I was the only one that was there to actually do that. So love him, miss him. I went to London
So you did?
for a big sales conference and things. It was very, very awesome. Lots of drinks, met a lot of the executives, and yeah, I had a kick-ass month at work. Me and Laura got some nice free tickets, complimentary tickets to see Sam Raimi's Send Help early. So we just turned it into date night. So we got to see it 2 weeks early, was that right, I think?
I don't know.
Yeah, so highly recommend that movie, by the way. If you, Fraser, will like it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien. So he plays like the rich son who takes over the company, and she's like the hard-working employee who was promised a promotion, and he doesn't like how she looks or how she smells or anything. So he decides that he's going to promote his frat buddy, but he needs her. So he basically says that she helps him.
I think I've seen a trailer for that. Yeah,
They get
that's
on the
right
plane.
on my street.
Yeah, they get on the plane and the plane crashes, and they're the only two to survive. And she's got him on the island, and it's
Yes, I have seen clips of that actually. Yes.
It was very, very good. We enjoyed it. Like both of us came out and were like, "That's actually quite a." I want to say fun movie, but it's a cruel like Sam Raimi. It's a Sam Raimi movie. So yeah, it was really nice to get to see that for free. And what else have we done? Like, well, obviously we had you up for the board games.
Yeah.
Fraser will tell you I'm desperate to get you guys up for a Back to the Future game.
Oh, okay.
We've got a Back to the Future board game that I got Laura last year because I got you the Godfather one at the same time, and I was like, we need to play that game. That's probably the only board game you'll ever actually get me to play.
Yeah, he never plays board games.
I never
I
played
know a
board games.
board game. Oh, I love a board game.
Nah.
I had a board game. We were away last weekend with Fraser's family, and I was the board game champion. I won Scrabble. I won. Well, I don't know. I won the other game. I won all the games. I was champion.
Well,
That's because you've never played me.
I was going to say because we did invite Fraser and Alex up last weekend, but they were away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you'll never see him play a board game. Like last Saturday, it was me, his wife,
Matt.
the Bairn, Matt, and Lindsay all playing a game. He was just sat watching the horse racing.
No.
In fairness,
Board game.
with one of them, you were helping the Bairn with some answers, so it was kind of involved.
And they were playing the VR as well. Like
Oh, the logo quiz. That was the other game we played. I need to get that. That is a good one.
I know that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
I think I might have that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or a variation of it,
Yeah.
Fair play.
like an old one.
Yeah, and what else? Yeah, had my best month at work that I've had, and that was even with quite a lot of time off. So yeah, I think January was all right.
But we're all glad it's over.
Yeah. I feel like I lived 10 lives in January.
It's so true.
It does go on a bit, eh?
Yeah.
I actually feel like this year it didn't as much as it usually. I felt like it actually went in fairly quick and painless, like compared to normal anyway.
Oh, I don't know. I'll disagree with you on that one, Andy. Last week went quick. I feel like I blinked and it was Friday.
Mm.
And I wasn't even overly busy or anything. I feel like it just flew by.
Oh, the last 2 weeks have flown by, to be fair. It's been mega busy at work, so yeah, it's been like 1 minute it's 10 o'clock and then the next minute it's like, oh fuck, it's 5, we need to go home.
Although episode 1 throwback, January's a cunt. I'm pretty sure that's what we said over a year ago in episode 1.
Probably.
Yeah.
But it probably
January's
was
a cunt.
then. Like this, as they say, this year it's not been as bad.
For you?
Last year probably was shite.
Yeah.
I mean, this year it's been pretty shite as well, but just not as shite as normal.
So the telly is on at the moment, as usual, with Andy with the Premier League and stuff coming up, and his beloved Man United finished 2-0.
Yeah, we won this afternoon. Beat
Which is-
Spurs, that's 4th game in a row we've won.
And Carrick cut 100%.
Yeah,
Um,
first time we've done that for about 3 years or something.
I'm willing to bet that if I actually wonder what the odds were on that 4 or 5 weeks ago.
I'd imagine if you put a quid on United winning 4 games in a row, given that it
Those
was...
4 games as well.
Yeah. What was it? City, Arsenal, Fulham, and Spurs the day?
Yeah.
Was one of the Man United goals, though, not offside?
I don't
did they
think
double
so.
check it to make sure? Because I listen to me, I sound like I know what I'm talking about. No idea.
More than me at this point.
But
There you go.
I was in the living room, I was putting my shoes on because I was going to go to the shops. And they scored and Rooney was, yay! And then Fraser went, oh, I think that's offside. And he was like, Mum, get out of the room, you're a bad luck charm. I'm banned from going to watch him play football.
Really?
Because I am the bad luck charm. Because they lose every single time I go.
Funnily enough, me and Sam were talking about this the other day. Stepdad Sam. I know there's a lot of Sams that I know. And he was saying he was asking what the Celtic game was that we went to, because me, him, Mum and Nicole went to a Celtic game a few years ago, and they lost to Aberdeen. It was the last game of the season, and we'd come out and Hibs were playing Rangers at Easter Road, and it was 5-5, and I was like, I should have went there instead. And he took me years and years ago to a Celtic Bayern Munich friendly, and they lost that as well. So thinking all my Rangers supporting mates will be begging me to go to Celtic Park as often as possible, because I've been there twice and they've lost both times.
Which leads us perfectly to a promise fulfilled.
Yes.
I got gifted 2 tickets for Andrew here. So Andrew, do you want to tell everyone where you're finally going after 30 years of supporting the team?
We're going to Easter Road to watch Hibs St Mirren.
Yes, we are. Courtesy
And for the record, I've been there before.
to where, Andrew?
To the shop.
To the
Mum
shop.
took me after my 10th birthday.
Okay, and we're
I got
going.
birthday money, and
Aw,
honestly,
Andy.
she still talks about it now. Like my face when we turned the corner and I seen the stadium. She's like, "Yeah, your entire face lit up." And then we went to, because I got birthday money, and then we went into the shop and I got loads of stuff. I got like a towel and a mug and a video and stuff like that.
But so just to clarify though, you've never sat in the stadium and watched the game.
No, because the game I watched was from Stu's balcony while the old stand was getting demolished.
So this will be your first time in Hibs Stadium watching a game as a fan, and first time in 30 years.
Yes,
A promise fulfilled.
indeed.
Yes. Which
Watch this, I'll be no well next Saturday or something.
which is Valentine's Day.
Right enough, yeah. But you
Which-
did get permission.
I have got permission. So, Alex, my wife is having a Galentine's. Do you want to explain to everyone what a Galentine's is? Cause
Galentine's. I can't believe you guys have never heard of Galentine's before now.
No.
Genuinely think it'd be your thing, Andy. Right
I
up
mean,
the
it
street.
sounds awesome.
Well, it's like Galentine's, it's with your girls, your besties. So it's like you have a friend date instead of a date.
Next year, me, you, Sarah and Becky,
Galentine's.
Galentine's.
Yes. It's quite popular now. I think it was more of an American thing to begin with, but it's more popular over here now. Loads of places round about do stuff for it. So
Valentine's Day, though, I don't think is as big as it once was, if I'm not correct, or do you feel like it is? Or is it just 'cause
I'm eternally single. I don't notice much, to be honest.
But you're eternally single at your own choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's not play that sympathy card, Andrew. It's not like you lack options.
I wasn't going for sympathy, I was just stating a fact.
No, yeah. You could very much be in a relationship every Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let's not play that card on this podcast. He's going to cut this.
An example of the editing we spoke about.
You'll be like, wait a minute.
That whole conversation about Valentine's Day.
Conversation, go.
I have explained to Alex about how much Andy cuts himself out, so she is about to find that out when she listens back to this episode.
It's, what do they call it? What's that thing where you say something expecting them to go the opposite way? What's the words?
No idea what
you're talking about either.
It'll come to me.
Okay.
Later on, we'll be halfway
psychology.
through. That's the one. Reverse psychology. Thank you, Alex.
Right.
So that's a bit of reverse psychology there. You know that bit will be kept in now because you've said I'm going to cut it. So just to rebel against you, I'm going to keep it in.
It's all mind tricks.
Yep.
Wow. Unless, of course, I did that thinking you might do that, then that would be like reverse on a reverse psychology.
Wait, you mean those were the droids I was looking for?
Exactly.
One for Fraser there.
Right over my head.
It's a little Star Wars reference.
Okay.
Not to be mistaken with Star Trek or anything.
No.
So, yeah, we're going to Easter Road, which is perfect.
We are, yeah.
On Valentine's Day.
Took a long way around to get back to that, but yeah, we're going to see Hibs St Mirren. And actually, I have seen St Mirren play before, up at Inverness. Okay. Me and John went up after, when we were at Virgin and we did the charity events in the summer. We stayed up at Loch Tay. I think I've probably mentioned that before. And there was one time we were coming back down to Fife and he went, it's the first game of the season. He's an Inverness fan, as you know. And he's like, could have went to the game today. And I went, well, I don't need to be anywhere until about 7:30. I think we were doing like a FIFA night round at Johnny's or something. And he was like, well, would you be up for that? I was like, I'm game if you are. So instead of turning down to Fife, we turned up to Inverness and went to watch the game.
Oh, fair enough. What was I going to say? The time that we are in Edinburgh for that 5:30 is the kick-off for the Scotland and England rugby game.
Oh, is it? Was that
Yeah.
next Saturday?
Next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, we got beat today.
Yeah.
I did watch that. I like rugby.
Yeah.
Don't understand it. Just like to watch it.
Fair enough.
But that'll be...
I do, or I did understand it a wee while ago, but they keep changing things, and I need to keep asking my dad, because he's a big rugby man, and like, why are they able to do that now when they weren't able before? And yeah, he just explains it all to me.
I don't know. Someone did get the shorts pulled down today though, so their bum was out for a little bit while they were in their little huddle. And it was hilarious.
Was that your favourite bit of the game?
It was.
That'd be your favourite bit of the game too, so don't you start.
I think it was Rooney's reaction to it as well. Look at shorts, his shorts. That's funny. I do like the Scotland, they were played away, so their away kit they've got though for the Six Nations, very nice purple.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I actually quite like that.
It's bad luck though, because it seems like whenever we're not wearing the blue, we get our toys.
Nah, that's not true.
I feel like it's true.
I know.
I feel like it's true. But Calcutta Cup next weekend.
Yes, hopefully we can get that back, because we had it for about 3 years and should have retained it last year, but last minute kick, I'm pretty sure it hit the post if I remember correctly, and we narrowly lost.
Alex, what would you do? We are going to be in Edinburgh watching Hibs against St Mirren. The game's going to be on at Murrayfield. After we get out, it'll be kicking off about 45 minutes later.
There or thereabouts, aye.
My wife's out on a galentine. It kind of seems logical that me and Andy find the biggest screen possible in Edinburgh and go watch the game in Edinburgh, doesn't it?
I would say that's a good shout. I would just find a bar and yeah.
Well, I do have a few favourite bars in Edinburgh, so...
Well, Andy, do we want to go into that on this podcast? Do we want to go down that rabbit hole?
What street are they on? Are they all in a triangle?
No. I think it's Nidri Street. It's Banshee Labyrinth and Whistle Binkies. And I used to love it was called the Saltire, then it changed to the Black Rose next to my old work on Rose Street. That's a really good pub. And the Badass along the end, which is now, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a craft ale kind of pub. That's quite good still. Me and Stu were in there last year or the year before. I think it was maybe the Christmas before last.
Well, I think we need to make a decision on that. I think it would seem like a missed opportunity to be in Edinburgh coming out of a game and that being on. Kind of also thinking we should maybe try chance of luck and sneak in, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll be sold out.
Oh yes, oh mate, like I Martin and Anna.
Oh yeah.
I have been trying to get Martin to get me tickets for like a year because obviously they get them early sometimes for the rugby.
Right.
But everyone I know, I've tried like a trooper. I can get free tickets to pretty much most places somehow, but I can. Scotland England seems to be my crux the last 2 years.
Yeah. Speaking of Martin, he was at Old Trafford today. He was at the United game.
I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah.
I did see that actually. Him and his son.
It was well, Gel. Yeah.
Yeah, he said it to us because we have a wee group in Martin. It's just me and
Of
Martin.
course we do. You have like 85 groups.
That feels like a bit excessive.
Adam's the king of group chats.
I have maybe 5, and one of them's just
Your
me, you,
arse.
and Martin. It's me, you, and Martin. That's it, and it's just so that we can keep in touch with him because Martin does tend to drift. So,
I know for a fact you've got your fitness one. You've got your horse one with the horse racing tips.
Yep.
You've got that one for the podcast now with me and Andy.
That's true. That is the new one. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is the new one.
You've got the one with me, Stan and Sarah.
That's a new
You've
one.
got-
That is a new one. That only just started in December. I had to. Well, it was the easiest way to navigate you all to that pub that night.
That was a good night.
Yeah. So.
And we ended up seeing yourself.
Oh, was that night of
That was-
Touches and
yeah.
Pumpkins? Yes. That was a fun night.
That was a good night. That was a good day.
We were nearly going to Sticks that night before me and you sort of decided, no, that's a bad idea.
I invited myself to Claire and Garth's house. Claire's like, it's fine, yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
then,
they would.
and then I was like, oh, I'm going to Sticks. And the face was like, we're going home. And I was like, yeah, okay, let's go home actually.
Yeah.
Considering me and my stepmom had drunk 4 bottles of Prosecco between us and cocktails, and goodness knows how much we'd already drunk in the pub, it was time to go home.
Yeah. I was just knackered. I initially thought it was a good idea, and then I was like, no, it's time to go home. I'm tired.
No, remember that time I convinced you to come to Sticks? You'd met some girl that you knew from school or something like that before.
Debbie, yeah.
And we'd convinced you and her to come to Sticks with us, and then me and Fraser left.
You buggered off after one drink.
Yeah, but you and Fraser have a habit of that. I've dropped you off and then 5 minutes later you are walking back down the road.
You've met Debbie. Me and Debbie and Fraser and Alex went up to Sticks one night. One drink, they buggered off.
So, Alex, you will hate this part, but I promise we will not dwell on it because each episode we try to talk a little bit about horse racing.
He says we.
You're just sit there and look pretty.
Yeah.
You're going to Cheltenham and the fucking Scottish Grand National. You're going to Gold Cup and the Scottish Grand National. You say we. You make it out like, oh, I'm not really involved.
Well, you're the one that knows the horse racing stuff and talks about it. I just, as Alex rightly said, sit here and look pretty.
But you come up for the horse racing weekends. You're starting to learn a little bit.
True.
I
But
usually pick
very,
the horse
very
by
little.
which one has the nicest jumper.
I
Or
usually
like the nicest coloured hat. Like
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
I usually go with that or the name or
Yes.
like if it's a female jockey, I tend to back her
Girl
because I'm
power.
sexist. But in a good way, I feel.
Yeah, I like the Grand National. That's about it. And then I do find it a little bit boring. No offence. And I don't really because I don't really understand it. I think that's why. And I often think, like, is it not a lot of it like pot luck? Like, as much as like you have like, you know the horses and how they'll perform and how they run the courses and stuff previously. On the day, is it not like a bit more kind of potluck, like it's quite hard to predict?
You can normally narrow it to 3.
Okay.
I don't think we've ever really been that badly wrong, have we?
Well, that one you said in Newcastle fell at the back of the telly on Thursday night or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, but that was a Thursday night and we were just literally talking on the
Yeah.
phone. We were literally talking on the phone and not studied any form lines or anything.
Yeah.
That's a little bit different. That's
fair
a
enough.
grade 6 on a Thursday night with no actual like studying. But when we actually study, we tend to get it right. And I think today's a great example of that our Gold Cup pick has absolutely no reason to not go to the Gold Cup now.
Yeah.
Haiti Colours won at the Denman. He has an Irish Grand National, a Welsh Grand National, and a huge Cheltenham win behind him. And he is the most versatile horse in the UK because he has ran on every type of ground and won on every type of ground. So,
and he just seems to be, and again, I don't know very much about it, but watching him in that one on the 27th of December, was that the Welsh
National? Yeah.
He just seems to, when he goes over the jumps, he seems to then land better than any other and get going again faster than any other horse.
I think the interesting thing today was, just to explain that, it's not how you were saying about like it could be pot luck.
Yeah.
Today's a great example of that because today it had been pissing with rain for a whole week. So the ground is what they class as heavy. It's the worst kind of ground you can get. And it's the type of ground that means that horses you would normally expect to win tend to get beat. But what happened today was he didn't jump as well as he normally would because the ground was shitter. But in the last 4 he jumped them perfectly. And I think that's a great example of the type of horse that you know, I've been backing since April to do this. And you know, if he doesn't go to the Gold Cup, I don't really care at this point because he'll go to the Grand National and he'll win the Grand National. It's as simple as that. Whichever one she does decide to choose. And just to let you know, I don't think you know this, is that Rebecca Curtis, the trainer of Haiti Colours, has become one of my followers.
Oh!
Which was like getting a gift from Santa. For me anyway. Yeah. I've obviously I don't think I'm really negative even about horses I don't like. But I'm obviously very positive about Haiti Colours, and I think she saw that, and obviously she only follows like 200 people and I'm one of them. So that was quite a nice gift. So yeah, it was Christmas that happened, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, I think. Well, I remember I told you I went nuts. It was at a pub quiz, and it was like Rebecca Curtis has started following. I'm like, no, that can't be real. And I checked, and it was like the real profile. I'm like, oh. So obviously, I think that's really the only thing to talk about because we'll probably go into Cheltenham next month because we will be a week away from going when we record the next episode. But our Gold Cup horse is potentially going to the Gold Cup. There's no.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, he's done everything he needed to do to go, so it's her choice now whether or not she sticks to her word and takes him.
Message her, tell her to take him.
Yeah, do you want to know what? I'm at a point where I actually don't care anymore. I'd love him to go to the Gold Cup, but I've also got I've got enough that basically it means that if he goes to the Grand National, I'm going to earn a shitload of money either way. To be fair, so I'm good. And he's made me 4 or 5 grand already this year, so I'm good. I have a £20 bet on him that's worth over £1,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get into horse racing.
Yeah. So We'll move on for Haiti. Haiti's done us proud regardless. And even if he went to the Gold Cup or the Grand National and didn't win, he still won a shitload of money.
Yeah.
So,
even won me some.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's rare that I put money on horses, so yeah.
I'm not a big gambler. I don't know. I get really offended when I don't win the lottery every week. And then I won't play it for a while because I'm I was certain I was going to win that. I had that money earmarked, and then I'm just they knew I needed that money. Why wouldn't they just let me win? So yeah, then I don't play it for a while. I usually put a tenner on. I did that last weekend, and if I don't win tonight, then I won't be playing it again for another wee while.
We have a golden rule, and simple is that I can see how people could get carried away with gambling. And our golden rule is that Laura basically is the one who deposits the money.
Right.
She only deposits £30 a week.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that because it means that for my hobby, I get to still do that. And then we have an agreement that like all the big wins, I keep a certain percentage in the account and I give her the rest of it and she sticks into savings.
Yeah.
So like one of the things that I tend to do is like if I win £800 or £900 on one horse, I'll keep maybe £100 back and I'll stick it on bets, as you know. Yeah. So it works because even though I'm putting £30 in, I always make more back, and I always have a little bit extra in there for the following weeks. So I think the only time I've really been cunted is this month, really, and heavy ground, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to remember there's a reason I don't do January. But I think Andy will confirm this, is that I've always said when it came to horse racing, when it's heavy ground, all bets are off. Like,
yeah.
It's not a thing I've kept to. I've been very honest with everyone. If ground goes heavy, even your best recommendations go out, and it does become potluck. Your form lines go out the door. So, yeah. And we'll move on.
Yeah. Brest won. Lorient didn't. That was unfortunate. I had them on a coupon. Barcelona and Napoli had won, and then I had Lorient, and they didn't.
That's what happens with gambling, Andrew.
Indeed. Although I did win the other night.
Yes. You're keeping your pot big.
Yeah. I've still only put £20 in the last month and a half. Put 20 quid in on Boxing Day. Been just putting random bets on since, with just winnings.
Yeah.
And continuing to win.
Well, I gave everyone the same tips in the group, and there was a lot of jokes going about because I always stop in the lead up to Christmas. I just lock my accounts and don't do it.
Yeah.
And Bill and me and things have been talking about me potentially doing the King George and the Welsh Grand National, and so there was a lot of little videos going around about okay, one more. So I did the form lines, and not only did those form lines, they were spot on for both races, weren't they? Like I chose 2 horses for the King George, and they finished first and second. And I told everyone straight away it was 80 colours for the Welsh National, and this little shit put them in a double. So it's not just a single.
Well, to be fair, see the one that he'd mentioned on the Friday. Like I had no even paid any attention to the other one. Like I'd backed one of them that he'd mentioned. Didn't even know he'd mentioned the other one. But the other one was called the Jukebox Man, and I was like, I love that name. I'm going to have to go with him. So I put one on with whatever one you'd suggested.
Yep.
And then one on with Jukebox Man as well.
And you did them each way, which was sensible. So all he did was walk away with a profit. So
yeah.
Fair enough. I never seem to win. I'm a very unlucky person. I think that's why I don't like gambling.
I think you've got to kind of go with, can I lose this money, and am I going to be okay if I lose this money? And if the answer is no, then you definitely shouldn't. If you can go in with it and like just be grateful to have an actual bet on to enjoy the race a bit more, like that's a bit different. But I believe that me, you, Fraser, Laura and the kids are going to go up to first races.
Yes, Fraser had said about that. I think it was after your stag, when he'd been at the races, because the last time he'd been at the races was his brother's stag, and I don't think he remembers getting off the bus on that one. So he was like, oh, it's actually really fun at the races after your stag, Aaron. So he did mention about going up for like the family days and stuff like that, so that would be quite fun.
Yeah, I believe we might have a conflict there then, based on what we were just talking about.
Okay.
I just realised, I'm like, shit. No, we're good. It is the 12th of July, so that is...
Oh, okay.
We will leave for Turkey on the Monday.
Right.
But that's the 12th of July.
Isn't it? Cool.
But we've got plenty of time to sort that anyway.
Yeah.
July's a long, long way away. You probably come to that as well, I'd imagine.
Maybe, yeah.
Andy is like our adopted child. Like,
yeah.
The thing is, the 12th of July you're going to get a sunny day, and
well, do you though? That's the problem. I'm not an outdoorsy person, right? So see, anything that involves having to be outside for any length of time, I'm a bit like, I don't know, because I won't like it if it's too hot, but I also won't like it if it's raining or if it's really windy.
what we'll need to do is make sure we get a table. That's the,
Okay.
like, so if we head up, like, because remember how we didn't get a table when we went to the stag, we left it late.
Yeah.
But me and Laura went up on the family day. We were actually one of the first there, and we could pick wherever we wanted.
Okay.
And there's lots of family tables. But the other thing we're going to have to choose is, do we go across to the family area, or do we go across to the grandstand area? There is like people there at the grandstand area helping the kids, and there's like tic-tac-toe.
Alright.
But in the family area, they put up 2 bouncy castles. But there's not really any tables and stuff,
Right.
and you're in the middle of the track, which is a bit different. So we will all have to, but there's more bars and everything across the other side for us as well. So I would think the grandstand would be better for us all, but I understand it.
Well, that's where we were for your stag, wasn't it?
But it's a good family day.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it'd be good to be there with friends. So, but I think I will be sticking to £10 a race when we go.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Perth. It's grade sixes. I'm just there for the laugh. I mean,
Did I not win a couple when we were up on your
no,
stag?
no, we did terrible.
I definitely won one.
You
So
definitely
I don't
won.
think Fraser won anything either, so it sounds like you all did pretty terrible.
Jolly did very well. And
Your brother did alright.
My brother did alright. But my brother was also putting, if it was like a 7-horse race, he was putting bets on 6 horses. Like, it was like,
I definitely got, I think the last one, was it no like
I got a whole
Highland
set.
Warrior or something like that? It was a Scottishy name,
There was
and that one.
7 races, and I had 5 seconds. Is that right? And so I sent the guys out a list of horses that were going to win, and it was like 1 or 2 or 3 choices, wasn't it? Some races it was 2, others it was 3, and you could guarantee that out of that there, they all came second, and the other one came first. Do you remember on the list?
Yeah. Mind, I had one, and we thought it had won,
That's
but
right,
it was
the,
by a nose. It was like a photo finish, and he didn't win.
there was a drunk girl that kept coming up. And she had won 4 races or something. She was absolutely hula, and like she had won on 4 races, and she was just blethering to us like she was our best pal.
Oh, that lady I spoke to at the end.
Yeah, she.
I'm sure I gave her a tip for the last race, and
Like, because she needed it from us.
well, I'm hoping she didn't listen because it lost. We didn't stay for the last race because we had dinner reservations, but.
Do you want to know what the craziest thing is, right? We're going to Cheltenham, and you'll be lucky if me and Andy place £20 a bet, probably, when we're in Cheltenham.
If that, yeah.
If that, right? When we were at Perth, when you go to somewhere like Cheltenham, it'd be like going to see Man United play, or somewhere, it's like the top of the top.
Yeah.
When you go to Perth, it's like going to watch East Fife. It's the less classier, we'll say.
Yeah.
Right? But it is a Perth racecourse, and if we're standing there and we're all putting our £10 bets on at the stag, and a boy walks up, he's like, "I'll put £1,500 on," and we're kind of all sitting there like, "What the fuck?" And that's when you kind of know that you're in a different world, eh?
Yeah, that one that I won, I think the last one, the boy in front of me, or 2 in front of me in the queue, had put on like £500. His one didn't win, mine's did. And I put on like a tenner or whatever.
It was crazy, some of the people that, and I'm saying, this is class 6. You don't know what the fuck's going to happen in class 6. There's no fucking form, like the form lines are so hard. Like,
Plus the horse is in a bad mood that day.
do you want to know do you know, it's a great way to describe it. How did I describe it to you? Is it's like when you go to see East Fife, is that did fucking Rodney the plumber have a bad shit week at work where the sinks weren't thingy, and so then he'd come to the game in a shit mood.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the way when you go to Perth races. You could fucking, like, yeah. But family day will be fun. Like, it's really good to kind of get up there, and they put a lot on, and it's actually a good day out, and it doesn't cost very much. Especially as well that you can win money back.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Laura picked, there were 6 races on the family day, and we won on 3 of them. So I think it actually paid for our whole day, and we came back with like an extra £60 that day. So it was fine.
Right.
The last family day. So yeah. So is there any actual decent movies coming up for anyone this year that they want to see?
In December, yeah.
Doomsday. I think we've gone on about that one already.
We have, yeah.
Alex, you got anything?
I think mine are all children's ones. I think, is there not a new Ice Age? there's a new Ice Age meant to be coming, and I think is the new Shrek that's been postponed.
Yes, no, Shrek.
Wait, they're doing another Shrek film?
There's another
Yeah.
Shrek, yeah.
They've not done one of them in a while, eh?
And I can't remember what else, but it's all around about November, December time, I think. There's maybe a couple of like kids in the Ice Age boiling point. Oh, okay.
Yep.
So yes, mine are all children's. I'm not a big movie person. I have the attention span of a goldfish. So like movies I lose my concentration with after a while.
Although I have it on good authority that you watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
I did watch The Lord of the Rings.
Your husband told me.
I was so hungover for the first one, I didn't think I'd see the end of the day. So that one doesn't count. And then after that I felt bad because he was so happy that I'd watched the first one.
Yeah.
Sorry. So I kind of sat and played on my phone. So I did, and then he tried to talk to me a couple of times about it, and I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, remember in the Lord of the Rings films? I'm like, no. So I watched them, but...
Yeah, you were in the room while they were on.
Yes. I was there in body.
Fraser was very happy with that.
Yeah, he was. I know, he got all excited. He's like, well, what's the Hobbit? And no, it's okay.
He at least made the effort.
Exactly, I did. So I made the effort to watch that, but...
You have a Cat in the Hat movie coming out this year.
Oh, remaking Cat in the Hat?
With the people who did The Grinch and the Minions and stuff.
That might be alright, but I like the current Cat in the Hat.
Is there not another Spider-Man coming out this year as well?
Yeah.
Maybe. What else have we got?
Your Ice Age and Shrek.
Shrek 5, it is delayed to
Yes.
2027.
To 2027 for both for you.
I think, was it not the plot was leaked, or there was something about it was leaked, so they've had to change it all, or I can't remember. I have a habit, if you ask Fraser, I've got a habit of reading like headlines, and then I never read the rest of the story. So I always like have half the information, which is never usually that factual either, so...
Fair enough. One of my managers when we were at Virgin back in the day, he used to say that to me all the time. Andy, headlines. Because I would, as you know, go on a big detailed story about whatever I was trying to tell him, and eventually he was just like, Andy, headlines. I miss him, he was awesome.
I love your stories, Andy.
Well, me and the boys were away camping, Christ, must be about 25 years ago now, and I think Louisa was there as well, Neil's wife, and Neil, we were all like in our tents and going to sleep, and Neil was like, Andy, go and tell a story. so we could fall asleep to it. So I just picked up the ball and ran with it, and I think there was chickens at one point in the story. I can't remember it all, but...
Your stories are never vague.
Well, yeah. I'm always very detailed.
Yes.
In my recollections.
Yes. Usually you remember what t-shirt you were wearing.
Oh, speaking of t-shirts, I had a dream the other night.
I meant to bring your History Bros t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, I meant to put that in the group.
That. Sorry. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, bring it next time.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I had a dream the other night where, well, there was loads of bits before it anyway, but then at the end, I was in this big building, and I think it was like in Leslie, or near Leslie, and there was these kids like playing music on this like old style boombox thing, and it was shite music. Can't remember what it was, but it was shite. And then this guy, must have been about like ages with us or whatever, went and put some like really hard rock on, and I went, well played, man, well played. The kids buggered off. And then I went into this room, and like Stu was there, and Gemma and Carrie and Seethy, and it was Christmas. We were like giving each other presents and stuff, and I gave Stu like a Take That CD box set, and he was obviously very pleased with this because he opened it. He was like, "Oh, you played a blinder there, son." And then
did you travel back to the 90s in this dream?
I must have done, yeah.
Or the 80s? No, they didn't have CDs in the 80s.
Yeah, true.
But they have CDs in the 90s? Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd opened, just before my alarm went off, I'd opened this present. I think it was from Mum. And it was a t-shirt. I didn't get a proper full look at it, but it looked like it was a combination between like Hibs stuff. I'm sure there was like Hibernian on the front, and there was like Dr. Dre stuff on the back. So it was a combination Hibs Dre t-shirt. And I was really gutted that my alarm went off and I didn't get a chance to see it all.
I hate that. I hate it when you're having a really good dream and then you press snooze and you try and go back to sleep and you can't get back into the dream.
Oh, I never press snooze.
Oh, I press snooze lots
I've
of
got
times.
2 alarms in case the first one doesn't work.
Oh, my alarm went off yesterday morning and I thought, why is this going off? It's Saturday, and then realised it was Friday.
Yeah.
So I was very confused for about a couple of minutes thinking, why is the alarm going off? I don't understand what's happening. Why am I awake?
Yeah, I've got 2 constantly set because about maybe 2 or 3 phones ago, it was like when I worked at ACOT,
3 phones ago.
Yes.
my alarm never went off. And like, I think Stin had come down to pick me up and he ended up phoning and everything. I was like, what the fuck? My alarm's obviously not gone off. So I was like, right, hold on, I'll get ready. I'll just get a taxi and you head into the office. So since then, I've always put like 2 alarms on just in case one of them fails.
Do you know what? I've done that before. I never get up when my alarm goes off. I set my alarm half an hour early so I can press snooze and it gives me that time to like slowly wake up. I'm not a morning person at all. And I've done that before where I've actually like pressed stop instead of snooze and slept in. It's happened quite a few times.
I'm a 5:30, as you know, every morning.
Yeah.
I don't even have to set my alarm anymore. You just wake up at 5:30. Even if I go to bed at 12 or 1, I'm up at 5:30.
I got up at 10:30 this morning.
it's like I will literally message you at
I put my phone on silent before I go to bed.
Oh, my phone's always on silent.
Yeah.
Your husband may get messages at 5:30 in the morning in the Let's Fucking Go group, and it's like Aaron's messaging at 5:30 in the morning. Like, what the fuck? But that's just because I'm up. So I don't know why it started that way. Can you remember? It's been like that for a couple of years now.
No idea.
No idea. There's absolutely no rhyme or reason. I just get up at 5:30 and I get on with the day. Which is great because my job now allows me to come in and work whatever hours I want. So that's a great thing, is I get to choose my own hours.
That's
so
good.
If I get up at 5:30, I can go sort the dogs, I can get everything ready, make lunches, and then I can go into work at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I can just work. And as long as I do my 39 hours a week, they don't care.
Yeah.
So early Fridays.
That's good. I miss an early finish on a Friday.
Yeah, same. I used to love that.
I know.
I used to finish at 4 anyway, but I'd get away a wee bit earlier most of the time on a Friday.
1:00, 1:30.
Oh, really?
I know. And when you think about it, like, it's actually not that much earlier, but see, like, it feels like a half day shift.
It sets up your weekend.
It does.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I used to use that time. Fraser would come pick me up and we would go and get our shopping or do whatever we needed to do and then, like, go get the kids from school and stuff. Whereas now I don't have that. I'm like, I have to waste my, like, Saturday doing... I had to go to Morrison's today.
Aye.
I hate the supermarkets on a weekend. It's horrible.
Yeah. I think as well when you finish at 4 or 5 on a Friday, time you get home, sort out dinner, it's like 6, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, and if you're doing something that's like, okay, I'm just going to grab a quick bite to eat, I don't have time to cook tea.
I know. That's what I always liked about finishing early on a Friday as well, is if I was going like to the pub or going to do anything, I could still get everything I needed to get done and still have plenty of time to get ready.
Aye, like, well, we were meant to be going to Graham's last night. If that was happening, I'd have basically got in the door, immediately started getting ready, and would have had to got something to eat through there.
Yeah.
Which we do sometimes.
Yeah, true.
That shit's
Graham's
not
cooked
stopped
us
for
some.
the next 7 weeks. So.
Yeah, Graham's cooked us some lovely teas before, and we've had some lovely takeaways as well. Oh, actually, Sam was saying there's a lovely takeaway in the traditional pause I do before I work out. King.
No takeaways for the next 7 weeks, Andrew.
For you, maybe. I've always had like a mental block when it comes to Kennaway and King Lassie.
Okay.
I always have to stop and figure out which one's which.
You know the
Kennaway.
I was just saying
opposite sides.
Yeah.
I
but,
don't know geography, but I know they're two opposite directions.
But yeah, so anyway, Sam says there's a lovely takeaway in Kennaway.
Okay.
No takeaways for 7 weeks, Andrew.
I'm getting my fucking head caved in 7 weeks.
For me and Graham, aye.
What kind of takeaway?
I don't know.
Okay. It's in Kennaway and it's nice.
Yeah.
If you're a takeaway in Kennaway, which I'd imagine there is a number, congratulations, because Andy says you're great, but we just don't know which one you are.
Oh no, I know which one. She told me the name because I wondered whether it was maybe Nad's family. Because
I'm pretty sure rewind 20 seconds. Alex asked you what's the name, and you said you can't
Well, I asked
remember.
what kind of take.
Alright,
Actually,
yeah.
I'll give
Okay.
that one's to Andy. Yeah.
Yeah. I do not know which kind, but I do know the name because Sam told me.
What's the name?
Ramzans.
Ooh.
Because I wondered whether it was maybe anything to do with Nad, because he owns the shop Brindata. That's his surname.
And you
Right.
from the name you
So
didn't.
yeah, I'm going to assume it's going to be Indian or kebab or a mixture of that sort of thing. I don't think it's going to be a Chinese.
You never know.
It's a
Actually,
curry
that's
house.
him. There we go.
Nice.
And it's an Indian food, Andrew. I'm going to guess that you didn't want to hazard a guess based on the name.
Didn't think about it. Sam said it was good. She told me the name. I thought, I'll remember that, which I clearly did.
Well, 8 weeks, Andrew.
Okay.
8 weeks before we do anything there.
I'm not that big on Indian food, to be honest.
In fairness, Alex and Fraser might be there when we do that as well, because Graham and Fraser got on like a house on fire on New Year's Day. Like, I had to drag your husband out of the house.
Oh yeah, I heard.
It's
Oh, when you went and got wet.
Fraser
Got wet.
Fraser got wet. He got up to his knees, and Graham got in, and I absolutely didn't. Like, it's like I was in agony within. My feet were fucking killing me. I thought I was going to have to go to hospital.
To be fair, Fraser did moan for 8. He was like, my feet are still frozen. Like, they're still free. I obviously was still in my bed while all this was happening.
Yeah, same.
Mistakes were made. Fraser had shoes on. That was smart. Graham just fucking leapt in like a wee leprechaun. Gone. And then right back out. That should have been mine and Fraser's warning sign, is that he was in the car before we even got in. And yeah, like, so I will never ever go near that place on New Year's again. I will happily go along spring and summer. That's what I learned.
And well, to be fair, autumn. I mean, we were there in September. Is that not technically autumn?
No.
I class September as autumn.
Yeah.
Because I class that as it's acceptable to put out your autumn decor in the house.
Fair enough.
Autumn and winter are my favourite times of the year, and I like my autumn and my Christmas decor. And yeah, so like.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, a few pumpkins and things start appearing.
It's very pretty.
Round about September time, and then.
And I remember back in the day when we shared a desk. Our desks were next to each other. Mm-hmm. We had it like Christmas lighted. Fuck, you probably remember as well.
Lights.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He still has yours. The thing you got him on his desk.
His little squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still has
I do.
Regina the squirrel.
Yes. I've got my squirrel from you. I've got a trident that Mel gave me. I've got my Ant-Man from Aaron. I've got my wee, it's like a healing coo plant. The plant's dead now. I need to get a new plant. But I got that for Katie. And I've got a wee drawing that Brody did on my wall.
Okay.
And I've got my slinky for Katie as well.
Slinky.
Yeah. So I've got gifts from awesome people on my desk.
Yes. I still think you missed
Including you two.
The squirrel should have been called Shirley. Shirley Squirrely, I think, was a better name.
Rowan named a squirrel after Andy.
Oh yeah, it's the garden ornament one.
She picked a squirrel. It's like a guy. It's quite big.
Yeah.
But she named it Andy because he likes squirrels.
You know, I was watching Sky Sports News this afternoon, and I'm sure it was at Hull.
There's a squirrel on the pitch.
Oh, that would have been what I was talking about. Yeah,
Yes.
The game was delayed because of a squirrel on the pitch.
Yeah, it's literally. I'm like,
Yeah.
how random is that? Like,
That was immaculate timing. I was literally just talking about that, and it appeared.
I must admit, I do like squirrels.
They are awesome.
My family say I look like a squirrel.
you do not look like.
I don't think I do, but I do this thing where I kind of scrunch my nose up and push my glasses up, like when they start to slip down. I think that's where they've got it from. So
Okay.
that was my stepson used to buy me squirrel themed presents for like birthdays and Christmases for a while.
Andy really is your spirit animal.
Yes.
No wonder we got on when we first met.
No, me and Andy have adopted each other as siblings, like because
Yeah.
we're both only children. Like
Yeah. I can get that. You're almost the same height as well.
Pretty much, yeah.
I work with.
And we both have a deep love of Fraser.
oh, there's that as well. Yes.
My history, bro.
all three of us do that. Like, I will give you that.
Yeah, true.
But I work with two hobbits. Like, let's be honest. Alex never watched that movie, so she won't understand.
They're
Did you
small
watch The Lord of the Rings? There was hobbits in
There was
that.
hobbits, and yeah, they were small people.
Yeah.
So.
And she did sit next to me at work while you were across the room calling me a hobbit constantly, so she must have a vague conception of the idea.
Right, so I have a bone to pick with both of you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What have we done?
Right, so
That could be any number of things.
we are into February, and the pub quiz. There has been no geese. Right, I can't go geese hunting if there's no geese at the pub quiz.
The geese have flown south for the winter.
Fucking right, they have. There's no.
Oh, that was well played.
That is very well played.
Yes.
Murdogs can't hunt if there's no geese. Like, this is my point. It's like you have gone on strike or whatever. But
Geese is your second favourite G word at the quiz after Google. Oh yeah, third. Yeah.
It's fair play to you on that. That's just solely because you don't win as much. Yeah.
Well, we're not there.
Well, yeah,
Going south for the winter.
no.
In fairness, I could have been at the last one. I could have been a Murdog, but you left me on red for an hour.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I?
Was he not at a funeral?
Yes.
He was. which is why I hadn't messaged him, and then he messaged in one of the horse racing groups, and I thought, it's probably an alright time to message him now. So I messaged going, how did today go, man? And then he left me on red for an hour, phoned me about 5 minutes before the quiz started. Where are you?
Had you already taken your makeup and your brow off?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I just like that. Yeah, but I to be honest with you, it's kind of been weird. We finished joint fourth now the last two, and there's only been really 4 points, I think, between the first week. There was only 4 points between first and fourth. That tells you how close it was, and I think it was similar again. I can't remember what first ended up on, but I know that between fourth and second there wasn't that much.
No.
So I can't remember, but I'd be telling you a lie if I told you what first finished on. It was the Jazzers on.
See, if I'd have been on your team the other week, you would have won.
I think if you'd been, I think if I had any of those two there, I think I'd have probably finished first.
The specialist rounds so the past couple of times, was it not Alf Wiedersheim hit?
Yeah, but we had Murray. We were on fire, and do you want to know what's even better? Claire and Gar studied. We were sitting. I was like, yes! Claire and Gar coming out with absolute fucking blinders, and Murray's like, Jimmy Nail and fucking Timothy Spall, and I'm like, how the fuck do you know this? And they're like, we studied. I'm like, I fucking love my team. But right, so I'm going to tell you a funny thing that happened on Thursday, and you're going to piss yourselves, right? So we get to the very end, and it's the last 3 questions. It's food and drink, right? Now we would have got 5 out of 5. We got 4 out of 5, right? The question that we got wrong was, where do Tim Tams originate from?
I know this because you get the gluten-free ones in Morrison's, and I absolutely love them. They're like penguins.
Yep.
So I won't answer.
Yep.
I know the answer to this. I ate a Tim Tam this afternoon.
Me and Murray know the answer to this. Is that so? We told our lovely pen writer, Lindsay from the Den Den, Australia, right? She's like, what? Australia.
Did she write?
What? So I was like, down fucking under, right? Didn't look at what she'd wrote because I assumed she'd got the down under reference. Things get marked and it comes up and he's like, Tim Tams, and like, Australia. And Lindsay just kind of looks at me sheepish. And Murray's looking like, what the fuck's happened? And I'm like, what's happened here? She's like, I thought you said Austria.
Nice.
I'm like, what? And she's like, I thought you said Austria. And I'm like, Australia, down under. Oh, that makes sense. I'm like, oh no.
You should have said Australia, mate, and she might have got it.
Yeah. So, I'm fourth. It's like joining fourth. I'm like. That's the kind of shit that goes on my team. So fuck your Google. We generally we can literally say the answer and that shit's going on. So.
Or you just get overruled by Andy and Fraser, and then turns out you were right. That's happened to me before.
Yeah,
I can't remember. It was like a geography question, and I am terrible at geography. And I was like, I'm certain this is the answer. No, I think it's this. I think it says we'll put this down. I'm like, I swear it's this, but no, I got overruled.
Well,
and I think we lost by 2 points that night, or we would have been joint second or joint first, or I can't remember. But anyway, it swayed the game, and I was raging.
Are you ready to both be devastated?
What?
And I know this is going to hurt you both here, is that the last two quizzes have used 90s and 2000s music.
Oh,
Oh, fuck off. We just scaled
Booty
that.
Licious was one of them. I kid you not, Booty Licious, we got it! It's like,
Of course you got it, that's easy.
yeah, but I was like, I didn't know if I was going to bring this up tonight, but I was like, I need to tell them now. Is that, yeah, he's used 90s and 2000s music for the last two quizzes.
That's irritating because usually every other time it's 70s music.
Yeah,
I know.
if you guys come back, I'm on a bit of changes in me. I'm sitting there like, Murray. Come on, Murray, son.
Yeah. Mind that time it was 2000s music, and there was also around on The Simpsons, and we were like, which one should we play our Joker on? We went with the music, but we ended up scalping both rounds and getting full marks anyway.
Yes.
We,
If only we had two Jokers.
Yeah, exactly.
one of them, the other songs was Kate Winslet, What If? That was one of the songs on Thursday night, and the other one was like a dance song that Lindsay just absolutely knew straight away, and I can't remember what the other one was, but we got 4 out of 5 on the music, so like that's a fucking unbelievable score for us when it comes to music. We don't do very well there.
It's usually more our forte.
Yeah.
But that's my point. I just thought I'd tell you that you sort of kind of missed it, because I can guarantee you come back, it's going to be obscure 70s and 80s shit.
Yeah.
But
It usually bloody is, to be fair.
And as I always say, some of us weren't alive in the 80s.
Yeah. We love Alex dearly, but sometimes not so much, and this would be one of those times.
Mate, I get it at my work all the time now because of the difference between me and Laura. It's like, wait a minute, how long is she? And I'm like,
How many years is there between you and Laura?
here we go down this road. Yeah, I get this at work.
312.
Well, there's 10 years between me and Fraser.
12.
Oh, so that's...
Yeah. There's 12 years between me and Laura.
I thought it was roundabout. I thought,
Yeah.
like, roughly the same as me and Fraser. Aye.
Yeah, I mean, because Fraser's 2 years older than me anyway, so that'd be roughly about the same, is it not? Like,
Yeah, you'll be 46 this year.
Yeah, and I'm 42. Yeah, so we're
4 years old.
Yeah,
Aye.
yeah. So we're all. By the way, Fraser looks a million times younger than both me and you. Like, let's be fucking hell.
He's
like,
always looked younger. for
fucking
his age.
specimen. At this point, let's be honest. Like, fuck me. Like him and Bill. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm losing my hair and going bald, and they still look like they're in their 30s.
Oh, well, I do have a funny story for you about Fraser's hair. So...
You tell me it's a wig, I'm happy.
No, it's all his. But he's started to become a bit more greyer. And I've always liked Fraser's greys. I'm like, it makes you look distinguished. Like, you suit it. It's like...
Yeah.
And you don't...
Age graceful.
Yeah, and you don't look like you're
Old.
edging into your late 40s. So,
definitely.
like, you can get away with
Yeah.
it. But he'd been wanting... He was, like, been contemplating for a wee while. Like, I don't like the greys. Like, there was a bit too many. Maybe I want to get rid of them. I was like, please don't dye your hair because you'll look ridiculous. Especially because his beard's grey and everything. So he'd have to dye his, like, his stubble. It wouldn't work. So he bought a new shampoo. So, again... Fraser's incredibly smart, and everything he's doing with his degree and everything like that, I'm just like, don't know how you can do that. Like, it's not something I could do. However, it seems to have started to push certain things out of his brain that he just feels like he doesn't need anymore. So he bought this shampoo, and he was like, yeah, I bought it because it's going to get rid of my greys. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, it's colour shampoo. And I was like, you bought Pantene, like colour shampoo. I was like, that's for coloured hair. I was like, did you think that was going to like make your hair darker? And he was like, no. And there's been so many things that have happened, like, see, over the past year that have been like that. And I look at him and I think, really? Like, that is what you thought?
Yep.
But then he's like a million times smarter than I am. So
yeah. Well, I can see exactly where he's coming from. I mean, although do tell him that you can get, like, I bought them and it was like £6 and it's like a pump thing. It's like it's.
Do you really want to be talking about this on the podcast?
It's not dyeing my hair. It's a powder.
we thought
You,
we
yeah.
thought the same thing, Andy.
Yeah,
Yeah, Alex got
it's
it.
It's like a creatine. It's fibres basically, and you spray it in, and it just gives the hair the colour back.
Right.
And then as soon as
I have things like that for covering up my grey hairs.
Yeah.
I have a lot of grey
so
hairs now
like
too.
I don't use it unless I'm going somewhere like a work conference or things like that. But
Yeah.
I do genuinely look a bit younger with it, and it fills the bald spot in as well. So it does, like, but I keep my greys at the side. Like, I just fill this bit in. Yeah.
You say that like it's a choice. I keep them down there, eh?
yeah.
I let those greys stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't dye my hair, but I do. But Fraser, the creatine fibre hair things on Amazon, that's where you want to go, pal.
Consumer guides on this this podcast.
Yeah. Oh no, 100%. I for anyone our age, apart from you who's bald, I would 100% recommend them.
Fair enough.
So Andy, what is your song for February's podcast?
Oh yeah, we're in February.
This whole thing's been about February and he's just realised.
I get forgetful, you know that.
Andy Asia.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I touched on it in the last episode before we doubled our brain cells and brought Alex in. That Sam at work this time.
Okay.
To distinguish from all the Sams I know. Sam at work had introduced me to a few songs, and last month's pick was one of them, and this month's is going to be one of them as well. And it's a track by a lady called Holly Humberstone, and it's called Paint My Bedroom Black.
Oh.
And it's a brilliant tune.
When I listen back to this episode, I will go and listen to it like I always do.
I like her. She's got some good songs.
Yeah. I've only listened to a couple that Sam's put in our old playlist that we don't get to listen to anymore.
How does it make you feel when you listen to it?
I like it.
Okay. Usually songs bring out an emotion.
Joy?
Okay, there we go. Joy.
I
We got
suppose.
It's
joy.
not a trick question, Andy.
Yeah, I don't know. I like music.
Fair enough.
Does it drown out the voices in your head?
Exactly, yeah. It puts new ones in there. That's the point of it.
It's not.
Get my earphones in. Get some new voices in the head.
It's not Andy's fault. It's Patricia's.
Her name's Holly. Or Regina, or Sigrid, or all the other voices I put in my head.
They're all women.
Yeah.
Occasionally Snoop and Tupac.
Alex, what's your TV show for February?
Oh, you didn't actually announce that that's what Alex is going to be bringing to the table.
No, you didn't actually.
Oh,
So everybody, Alex is going to be recommending a TV show. You're used to me doing a track and I'm doing a movie. This is what Alex is bringing to the table.
Yes, so I watched...
If it's not Lost, I'm going to be severely
It's not
disappointed.
Lost, but it's very good. A TV show called Paradise, and it's basically like a... Well, actually, I don't really want to ruin it because I actually never realised what it was at first. But it's just very good, and it's... you can't really say what it's about without ruining it.
James Marsden and
It's, yeah. So you remember the names of actors and stuff? I don't. I just remember it was good. And it's a little bit like... It's like a dystopian
yes,
type thing. There's a lot of action, and I was hooked. I watched the whole thing on Monday.
murder mystery.
Yeah, like a murder mystery, but it's more like a... There's quite a few Die Hard references in it.
And big revelations.
Yes. I need to get better at describing TV shows.
Well, only because me and you briefly talked about it in the car.
Yeah.
So, but I agree with Alex. Like 100%. I've seen it as well, and I think she's spot on. So.
Yeah, it was a little bit like... What's that one where the world ends?
Book of Eli?
Independent.
Fallout?
That TV show where they were... A little bit like Fallout, a little bit like... We watched one on Apple TV called Silo. It was a little bit like that.
I love that one. Yeah.
That was good. And... Oh, what is the other one? The really big one that's got...
Silo's a really good... Yeah, I can see that. It's kind of like Die Hard meets Silo. Like, if you, yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, I get that.
But there's the other one, and it's
You
got
think
that
The Walking
Bella
Dead?
Ramsey in it.
No, Last of Us.
Last of Us. It's a little bit like that kind of vibe.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
She's totally spot on. Yeah, I can see where she's coming from. Yeah, no, I get that.
I'll take your word for it. Obviously, I've never seen any of these shows you're mentioning. I've seen the Book of Eli, and I've played Fallout.
Okay, well, it's a little bit like Fallout as well, but...
Never seen the TV show. I've played the games, though.
Okay. Well, anyway, so yes, Paradise. It was very good, and the new season starts on the 23rd of February, I think.
Nice.
But yeah, I was absolutely hooked. Well, I was absolutely hooked and watched it all in one go, and I thought it was very good. It actually reminded me of a lot of like movies they've done that are like end of the worldy type ones too.
The best one, I mentioned it there, Book of Eli. That's the best sort of...
You steal my thunder now. You're recommending a movie. when did you...
Well,
I've not even got to my movie. You're recommending a movie.
we're having a discussion about dystopian futures, and
so you
I
recommended a movie before I recommended a movie.
I've not recommended it.
You were
I
like,
just said it's awesome.
He's like, yeah, watch Book of Eli, it's awesome.
Well, it is. I mean, if you're interpreting that as a recommendation, I mean, please go and watch it because it's awesome. I'm getting daggers right now. So, Aaron, what's your movie?
does it matter now? Like, you know, like people...
I mean, it's not going to be better than Book of Eli unless it's got Denzel in it.
No, mine's is actually a more recent one. It actually only just come out, and it stars Zachary Levi by Joe Kernahan, who did like the A-Team and things as well. And it's based on a true story about the 4 American footballers who went out in the fishing boat, and it got hit by a massive wave and capsized right just before a storm was hitting, and they basically got trapped with a boat upside down in the middle of a hurricane for 2-3 days. And it's the story of what happened to the 4 of them and who survived and things. But if you're a big fan of Zachary Levi, who was Shazam and Flynn Rider in Tangled, then obviously this is a really, really good movie. True story of survival. I couldn't believe it when I was watching it. I was like, holy crap. Like, I wouldn't have... Well, actually, maybe I would have survived, because when you kind of realise that fats actually helped and maybe got a better chance, is that it was the guys that were actually 100% like muscle that didn't. The ones that had a little bit of fat on them actually did. Stop them from hypothermia, things like that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I thought Tangled was shit, for the record.
What's that?
What?
I thought Tangled was shit, for the record.
They're not making a new Tangled.
They are a live action one.
Of course they fucking are.
In fairness, I actually quite like the casting, but not without hope. Joe Carnahan movie with Zachary Levi, and it's a true tale of survival. And see, if you like Perfect Storm, check it out.
Never seen that either. Perfect Storm.
Fuck off with your Book of Eli, and you've not even watched Perfect Storm.
I don't think I've seen that either. There's lots of films I've never seen.
Yeah.
Lots.
Has anyone got any other things they want to bring up before we go?
Watch the Book of Eli.
Fucking no.
Play Fallout. We should get someone else on for game recommendations, but it should also be me.
I don't really play. Played Uno today.
I've never played that.
Got my
Stin
ass
said that's
handed to me by a 9-year-old.
nice. Stin said that's a good game. I've never played it.
I like
well,
Uno.
I think me and the Bairn played it once, but
Yeah.
we didn't play the actual rules. We played
Your own rules.
Little R's rules, and I don't think they were the real rules. She won, suffice to say,
Yeah.
because I didn't understand what we were doing. I think we then went and played a different
like
game.
Black 5. It's exactly the same as Black 5, but it's just like a child-friendly version. So Fraser absolutely hates it, because he's like, why don't you just play Black 5? I'm like, Uno's kind of fun, and there's bright colours and stuff.
Oh, what was that card game that you taught me to play? Was it Jen?
Yeah, Rummy.
Aye.
I think so. I don't
You
remember.
talked about that on a podcast.
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good night. Was that the night we watched Champions League final?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was.
Where have you been? Was that when we've been at the Robert the Bruce Festival with you guys? I think.
Yes, it was, yeah. No,
Was that the same night?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
I think it was. So
That was a good night.
yeah.
I know, you're now in our little book of just like that Fraser uses to keep all the scores in.
Oh, yeah. I've got one of them.
You're in there forever now.
Mainly me and Stan, but, you know.
I think the only other thing I need to bring up is that, you know, I started the training for UWCB BC. So obviously it's only 1 weekend and it's only been a couple of sessions, but definitely harder than it's been in my 40s. To kind of give you an idea, we stood with our backs against the wall and moved our knees down into a 45-degree angle, and you had to hold that position for 5 to 6 minutes while passing a 20 kilogram weight round, like past the parcel, while one of the guys went round with his hands up and said 1, 2 or 1 to 4, where you had to hit his hands in that code, while another went round with a pad and hit you in the stomach repeatedly. And if
Well, that sounds like fun.
Where can I get that job?
Yeah.
Hit me in the stomach, not this.
And if,
What.
if you stood up or you dropped or you did anything, then it started again for every single person in the line from minute 1. I turned to the guy and I was like, I'm going to be the most fucking hated man in this line. But somehow I got through it. I survived. I don't know how, but I got there. But I remember the first time I met your husband, actually, was the morning after one of those sessions where I was like internally bleeding at Ouija doors, spitting into a green bin, blood. So I'd imagine there's a few weeks of that coming up. But all roads lead to the 28th of March, where I will have my last fight that I'll ever do for charity in the name of cancer research, in the name of my father-in-law, and win, lose or get knocked out, I don't know, but it will be one hell of an experience the next 7 weeks. That's why there's no fucking takeaways, Andy.
No takeaways for you.
You're not having that shit round me right now. No.
Alright, you can sit in a different room.
I'm not
Me and Graham will sit in the lounge. You can sit in the living room.
I'm not going through all this pain to... No, it's not happening.
Fair enough. I'll have some sea bass before I come along.
That's fine. I'll eat sea bass for you. That's fine. And then obviously as soon as that's done, to keep the flow going, me and Fraser are doing Tough Mudder right after that.
Right enough, yeah.
So
Is that June?
Yeah, I mean, we have started like walking and things like that, but we're like, here's the great thing, right? Fraser could do Tough Mudder in like 10 minutes if he really, really wanted to, right? He is properly able to do Tough Mudder like anyone else, and the great thing about it is he's going along and doing it with a friend, me, and he's quite happy to go at that pace because we're doing it together. And I'm fucking 100% grateful for that, because he could easily do this course, but he's going to go with me and do it at my pace, which is going to be about 2 hours slower than what he would do. So
no man left behind.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so I appreciate that. My strength is what I'm doing in March, which is 2-minute rounds.
Getting punched in the face.
Yeah, pretty much. That's my strength, is that if you hit me, I'll get back up. There's no fucking way I'm not going 3 rounds. I might lose, but I'll go
If we could put like a musical backdrop to this, it would be Chumbawamba.
I have actually chosen my ring music.
Ooh. Are you going
That
to share?
would be the bit that would most excite me.
Would you like to hear my ring music?
And
course.
you would never be able to choose just one.
Are you sure? Are you going to keep it in? Because you're allowed to keep it in as long as it's under so many
That's
seconds.
what she said.
Fair play to you. So, are you okay with it? Because I know that you've got issues with music.
I just got a lot of issues, not just for music.
I have a deep dependency on music.
Yeah, but are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. This is my ring entrance music. Oh, 2 seconds.
No, that looks like TikTok. I feel like I should recognise that.
Is it from a movie?
Undoubtedly.
Is it from a superhero movie?
It is. It is called Hope, and my genuine reason for choosing it is that I know that song's inspired a lot of people, and I'm kind of hoping that being 41, almost 42, getting back in the ring, and I can assure you that the guys that I am there with, they all seem like really, really nice guys, but they're half my age. I am officially the oldest there now, because the one guy that was older than me left after the first session. So I am there, and I think there's the clearest next person to me is about 10 years younger. So what I would say is these guys are different from the guys I did it with before. There's a couple of guys there that are out to hit, and they're whoever they're fighting, God bless them. But I'm back for the reason I did it 6 years ago, which is raise money and maybe hopefully inspire a couple of people, because if I can take it, then they definitely can. So, and that song, I think, sums that up. So
Fair enough.
That
I would
reminds me,
probably go with a Sigrid one.
I was to talk to you about the TikTok penguin.
Yes. I am getting a tattoo of the TikTok
Are
penguin.
you?
Yes. Do you want to see it?
Okay.
I'm going to show Alex right now my tattoo I'm about to get.
Have you seen the TikTok penguin, Andy?
No.
Okay. Well,
I've said it to you like 20 million times. He's a lying bastard.
doesn't mean he's
That
watched
doesn't.
it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I've actually paid attention.
Well,
You messaged in about 14 groups a day. I just went into each of them to say read, and then I was like, I'll go back to them later.
cool. Now, I'm not a fan of penguins in general. Have you ever seen the inside of a penguin's mouth?
No.
Google it. Absolutely terrifying. Put me off penguins for life. Don't like them.
Were you planning on kissing one before?
Well, no, but like you would think a penguin, like the worst thing it could do is maybe nip you a little bit. That thing will have your arm off.
Really?
Seriously, Google what the inside of a penguin's mouth looks like. It's
I
terrifying.
have a feeling Aaron's about to.
Yeah, this isn't
They-
going to bring up like
yeah.
porn shit or anything.
No, well, it's like something you would see out of a horror film. I used to think penguins were quite cute. No, it ruined penguins for me for life. But Fraser was like, showed me it. He was like, "What do you think about it?" And I was like, "I don't think it makes sense to me." And I don't know if I'm maybe just scary.
Oh, it's not that terrifying.
No, I think that's pretty fucking terrifying. If I was in
But
the
no,
dark and I
little
saw
teeth
that,
and
I'd shit
like
myself.
that's what I mean. They will rip your arm off. Like they won't just peck you a little
You know,
bit.
we're a lot bigger than them. We could just punch them and they'd fall over.
Could just kick it.
They look like vicious little fuckers with their
Yeah.
mouth open. Look at that!
You don't need to show me. I've seen it. It lives in my head every time I see a penguin. Traumatised by them. But anyway, this penguin. So, Fraser's like, oh, it's meant to be about like going your own way. You have to watch the video, Andy, otherwise it makes no sense. It's meant to be about
Oh wait,
like,
that thing. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
did see that.
yeah,
He
right,
did
like,
send me that in one of the many groups.
go your own way, do your own thing, like
Yeah,
have faith.
it was
and
going. It was going to the mountains or
believe.
something.
I know,
Yeah.
but I think that penguin maybe slipped on a rock and banged its head, and there's maybe a bit brain damaged because.
This is where me and your husband agree on things, and that we get there's two mindsets to it.
Yeah.
So there's mine and his mindset to it, and then there's your mindset to it.
Yeah, and I'm all for it if it inspires people and anything that inspires you and makes you feel like you can go and do things that you couldn't do. But for me, when I look at that penguin, I just think you're a bit daft. Like,
Maybe it was on crack.
well, I did say, is it on drugs or did it bash its head? Is it brain damage?
Mindset is. Ian said to me, "It's a way to die," and I'm like, but that was his mindset on it. But one of the things you've got to listen to when he's telling you in the video is they found him 75 kilometres away.
Maybe he was just
does say
really
that in the
shy,
video is
and he
they
needed
found
a
him
waz.
75 They found him 70.
Maybe.
They found him 75 75 kilometres away. That little fucking penguin didn't die. He's still fucking going. I know I couldn't walk 75 kilometres. That
Shall
little-
far can the
I,
average
shall I open
penguin
the
walk,
blinds
though?
and see if he's walking past?
that's a hell of a fucking distance to walk to. Like, but my perception on it, and I actually agree that how you've seen it is how most people I think would interpret it. But how I interpreted it was that you had penguins going to the feeding grounds and penguins going to the resting grounds, and this one went, no, I'm going to go this way. I see these mountains. I'm going to go and I want to go see those mountains. I'm going to see the view from those mountains instead of just looking at them. I'm going to go see it. And ultimately, I think that's kind of what life is you make your own choices. You don't necessarily have to go with the crowd. Is that, and I like to think that's something I've always done. Is that I won't always agree with everything, but I'll make up my own mind and go with it. And I love that little penguin. I do. That little penguin's inspired me, and as we've talked about a shitty month of January, that little penguin, I've taken inspiration from that penguin. I'm going to get my ass kicked on March 28th. Thank you, penguin.
Be the penguin.
Be the penguin.
See, I don't know. Just because you can do something, should you?
Yeah, and that's ultimately isn't it? Because you can, should you? It must be I must have ADHD because I'm always like, yeah, no, I need to do that, and I just do it. Whereas, you're a Hibs fan for 30 years and never gone to actually watch a game in the Hibs game.
I watched one from Stu's balcony. Sam took me to Starco's to see them.
Yeah, I think if you were to ask everyone in mine and Fraser's group on the Let's Look and Go group, they would probably all see it from mine and his perspective. But I also get how you can see. I get why people see it from you guys' perspective and Ian's perspective. Always the way to die. Like I get it. I get how people could see that.
Yeah. That's what I kept thinking. Yeah, that's stupid. But if it inspires people and other people interpret it a different way, then brilliant. But
well, I sent it to Tams, my work bestie, and the first thing she said, "Are you okay?" I'm like, so I get it.
Are you okay, hon?
Yeah, that's exactly it. So I was like, I get it. I'm like, no, this is how I see it. It's like, alright, okay, fair enough.
Are you the lonely penguin wandering off to die alone?
Yeah, and I get how people see that, but no, I very much take it as an inspiration of go your own way, do your own thing, be inspired.
Fair enough. Funnily enough, I was talking to Stu about my favourite internet video recently. It was one, do you watch The Last Leg? No. Well, do you watch The Last Leg?
No, I've seen bits of it, I don't watch it regularly.
Josh Widdicombe will, at the end of each episode, play a couple of clips from online. And he done one, it was years ago, but it still pops into my head every few months and I'll stick it on. And I was telling Stu about it recently. It's, if you search on YouTube, little girl bubbles, basically there's a wee
I'm not
kid. No, there's a wee kid.
You're now on a watch list.
She must be about 2 or 3 or something. She's a wee toddler or something. And presumably her mum's in the background blowing bubbles. And she says to the kid, whatever the kid's name is, "Oh, look, bubbles." And she's like, "Oh, hello, bubbles," and everything. And then she's blowing more bubbles and stuff. And then the bubbles disappear. And then this wee kid goes, "Come back, bubbles, come back." And then she turns around and goes, "Fuck's sake." That wee bit is just the most life-affirming moment in internet video.
Fair play. Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It makes me giggle no matter how many times I watch it.
I like the raccoon ones. I like raccoons, they're an underrated animal.
I like the raccoon TV series from the 80s, 90s.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Now I've decided a raccoon's now one of my favourite animals. I'd like to be a raccoon when I come back as an animal. If I come back as an animal.
Do they hang out with squirrels? Because we could hang
I
out.
think they probably do. They live in trees. Trash pandas, I think some people call them.
Seems
But
derogatory.
they're just a little bit feral and a little bit wild, and I quite like that.
Sums you up.
I
I mean that with love.
don't eat out of them, but yeah. But they're always just really happy.
And they look like wee robbers.
They do, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they look really cute. But then they would have your arm off as well. They'd give you rabies, but they look adorable.
Brilliant.
So yeah, sums you up.
Yeah. Don't try and take my food, or I will bite you.
She'll have your arm off.
Yes.
And she'll give you rabies.
So, to our listeners in Asia, thank you very much for listening tonight.
And everywhere else.
And look up a raccoon.
Yeah.
From myself, thank you.
Cheers.
And from Alex.
Thank you and good night.